Hi guys, assalamualaikum and welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you are new, my name is Arina, and if you're coming back, I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, I'll be testing out new products that my sister bought me from UK. So she just got back from Scotland and I did ask her to buy me some makeup from there that is not available in Malaysia. So this is what the makeup look that I come up with. So if you're interested to know how this product performs or what products I use to create this look, keep on watching. Okay, I brushed my hair upwards as usual using a soap brows, and then I'm gonna go in with the brow product, which is from Revolution. It just says here Revolution Makeup Revolution London, and doesn't have like a specific product name, and this is in the shade dark brown, and it's a very fine tip. I really love this brow product. I just wish Makeup Revolution have a stand here in Malaysia because I believe they do have it in Thailand. You see how easy to do my brows with this? Okay, brows are filled. Now I'm gonna clean up the extra brow hairs using a concealer. I want to use the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer and Contour. I have two shades with me. I used to use this light shade as my eye primer because this one is very light. To conceal the brow hairs, I'm gonna use this shade C7. I think I haven't used this in months. As usual, I'm gonna start off with the eye makeup. I have a bunch of eyeshadow from ELF. This is the ELF Bite Size Eyeshadow. I have it in the shade Pumpkin Pie, a beautiful natural wearable everyday shade. And then I have it in the shade Hot Jalapeno, this beautiful green shade with a pop of gold. Berry Bed, this pretty berry eyeshadow shade. Lastly, I have, I don't know how to pronounce this, Ombre à Paupières Petite Bougie. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it looks like this. And this is the eyeshadow that I'm going to go in for today's look because it matches with what I'm wearing right now. All of these are American makeup brand, but it's available in the UK. So ELF has changed into a cleaner beauty brand because they reduces the amount of packaging. They don't use a box anymore, so everything comes in this tag. Actually, this is in the shade Truffles. I just realized the name sticker at the back. Start off with the eye look. I'm gonna run this shade, brown shade, on my crease. To prime the eyes, I'm gonna use the Revolution Conceal and Define the shade CO05 brown shade. I'm gonna place this on my crease. And then the next shade I'm gonna go in is this dark brown. I'm gonna run this right up against my upper lashes. This is how the eye makeup is looking. I did create this very faded line here to create that lifted eye look and also full wing. And then on top of that brown shade that I blend against the upper lash line, I am going to stamp on this black shade really close to my lashes to make my lashes appear thicker. So this black shade does have tiny micro glitters in the formula, so I don't think it would translate on the eyes. I'm gonna use that to thicken my lashes. Can you see the difference? This one with the black shadow on the lashes and this one without. This one, my lashes looks thicker. And then I'm gonna use this shade, and with my finger I am going to place it on the center of my eyelid. I don't have any primers from the UK, so I just used what I have in my collection. Everything that I didn't mention in this video I will list in the description box below, so check on that if you want to know. So for foundation, my sister did get me this Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Protective Makeup with SPF 50, Broad Spectrum, Anti-Pollution, and I have it in shade 220 Beige. This foundation was highly raved maybe a year ago, and it hasn't even come to Malaysia yet. Hopefully soon, because many people say this foundation is so good. It comes in a squeezy tube. It says the formula is enriched with antioxidants and helps to protect skin from environmental aggressors. I have all my skincare and also sunscreen laid down, so this one does add extra protection to my skin because it does have SPF 50 broad spectrum, which protect against UVA and also UVB, which is nice. And as usual, I'm gonna apply it with my finger first. I think about 1 palm. Let's start with that. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild P70 brush. So this is what less than a pump looked on my skin. I feel like it has a light medium coverage. I heard someone say this has a full coverage, but I don't get that from this foundation. Maybe because of my skin condition. I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation, and I feel like I want to build this foundation and see how it builds up. And I did check the ingredients. It does have a very good ingredients such as niacinamide, caffeine, tocopherol, and I think the SPF in here or the sunscreen here is the titanium dioxide. And this foundation does have perfume in it, which has like a lemony scent, and it's actually limonene. And I'm gonna proceed to add more coverage and see how this cover my pigmentation. Okay, this is what the foundation looks like after like 1.5 pump, and I actually really like this foundation, even though it has maybe a light, almost a medium coverage, because I can still see my hyperpigmentation and imperfection peeking through. I love how it feels on my skin. It feels very lightweight, surprisingly, and it has SPF 50 in it, very good like skincare ingredients in it. And I feel like it does help to even out my skin tone and cover up some of the hyperpigmentation I have, which is nice. I really get the hype that this foundation gets like a year ago. So now I'm going to proceed to concealing the under eyes. I'm going to use the same concealer, which is from Revolution, the Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C7. Also using the same concealer to highlight the center of my face. For powder, I'm going to use this one from e.l.f. It's the Halo Glow Setting Powder, and I believe I have it in the shade Light. So this is what it looks like inside. It has this secure closure where you have to turn the dial to get the product out, but first you have to remove the sticker. Even though this is a light color, it have some yellow tint to it, so I'm going to use this to set my under eyes and also my entire face. Okay, first impression of this powder. It does set my face. It doesn't make it look too matte or flat. My face doesn't look makeup-y even though I set it with a loose powder, which is nice. By the way, most of these products make it to People's Best of Makeup 2020, and I'm happy that I picked them up. The next item is bronzer. It's from Maybelline. It's the City Bronzer. I have it in shade Medium Warm 250. So Maybelline is available in Malaysia, but this bronzer is not available in Malaysia. I don't know why it took so long to bring this here. Maybe there's some issue with it. I am not sure. It looks like it has like cool tone and also reddish tone as well in it. Personally, I prefer a warm tone bronzer, but because this bronzer is like highly raved and a lot of people like it, so that's why I pick it up to try it. I like this bronzer because it is not too pigmented and not powdery. Honestly, I am super heavy-handed with my products, so it's nice that this product is not too pigmented. It just gives you like a wash of bronziness on the face and also give the face its shape back. It's like a subtle bronze. Before I proceed to the blusher, I do want to finish up this eye makeup. It's very simple. I'm just gonna run this across my lower lash line, and on the outer corner I'm gonna place these two shades here. For blusher, I don't have a single compact blusher, but I do have a palette. This is from Revolution. This is one of their oldest palette that I have in my collection, and this is the Golden Sugar Rose Gold palette. This is one of my favorite. For this look today, I am going for a natural blush color, so I am going to pick up this shade right here. The highlighter shade in here is also so pretty. I'm going to use a different palette. For highlight, I'm going to use the Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette in the shade Solstice. This used to be very popular in the YouTube community, like beauty community, and Sleek used to be available in Malaysia, but I think they don't receive enough support, so that's why they took out all the brands out from Malaysia. But this highlighting palette is so blinding. I'm going to use this rose gold shade here. Okay, this shade is so frosty. I don't remember it being this icy because on the palette itself it looked gold. Actually only down to one last product that my sister bought for me. It's a freckle tint, and this is from the brand Berry Ham. This is either gonna make or break the look. This is what it looks like inside. I have it in the shade medium dark. It's so pretty. It looks very natural and doesn't look like too made up, because I used to use my eyeliner to do the freckle and it looked a bit too artificial, but with this one it looks so much natural. So I'm going to apply mascara because I don't have any UK mascara or new mascara to try, and I'm going to set my face. We'll choose a lip product to put on this lip. Okay, I did set my face already with the setting spray, and I did put on a tiny baby wing liner because I feel like my eyes looked a bit droopy with this eyeshadow look. So for lips, I am going to use W7 Mega Matte Lips in the shade 2 Bob. This is a Drugstore UK brand, but it's actually available in Malaysia. The formula of this is also really nice. It's not too drying on the lips. It's a moussey formula. Okay, this is the finished makeup look. I did line my lips with a darker lip liner and contour it a bit because I feel like the shade 2 Bob is too light. Hope you find this video entertaining or interesting to watch. I find some good products in here. Like, first of all, the star product from this video is this one from Maybelline, the Dream Urban Cover. I am surprised with how much I like it because I thought the texture is gonna be thick and full coverage, but it's actually very comfortable on the skin while still providing a skincare benefit in here and also sunscreen in here. The next item that I love is this bronzer from Maybelline as well. CD bronzer in the shade medium warmth. It's not too intense and it's not too warm. I feel like this shade works as a contour shade for me, not much as a bronzer, because it leans to cool tone. And the next item, Berry and Freckle Tint. It looks very natural on the skin. It's not too intense. It looks very faded and not too fake. And the last item is this eyeshadow. Obviously, I only tried once, but it's very convenient and very easy to use, easy to blend, and it's worth the price. I think around £3, suitable for beginner. And hope you find today's video interesting to watch, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I appreciate if you can subscribe. I do a lot of makeup tutorial, review and hauls. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope I see you guys in my next one. Bye. Assalamualaikum.